till Romans used walls as Facebook 2,000 years before Zuckerberg was born. Picture this. You're scrolling through Facebook, checking out political rants, restaurant reviews, and celebrity gossip. Now imagine doing the exact same thing, but instead of a screen, you're reading messages carved into walls throughout your city. Welcome to ancient Rome, where citizens invented social media 2,000 years before Mark Zuckerberg was even born. Archaeologists have uncovered over 11,000 pieces of graffiti in Pompeii alone, and what they found is absolutely mind-blowing. Romans weren't just scribbling random nonsense on walls. They created a sophisticated communication network that functioned exactly like our modern social media platforms. Let me take you back to 79 AD Pompeii. Walk down any street, and you'd see walls covered with messages that sound eerily familiar to your Twitter feed. Romans posted political endorsements, personal insults, business advertisements, and even dating profiles. One piece of graffiti reads, "Successus was here," followed by another person's response, "And wherever he was a disaster." Sound like any comment section you've seen lately? But here's where it gets really fascinating. Just like we tag friends on Facebook, Romans tagged each other on walls. They'd write messages like, "Gaius, you're sleeping with Caesonia," right there for everyone to see. These weren't private conversations. They were public call-outs that entire neighborhoods could witness. The Romans even had their version of celebrity worship and fan culture. Gladiators were the ancient equivalent of movie stars, and fans left messages that would make modern Stan Twitter blush. One particularly spicy piece of graffiti about a gladiator named Celidus reads, "Celidus the Thracian makes the girls moan." Essentially ancient celebrity thirst tweets carved in stone. Restaurant and business reviews were everywhere too. Romans left feedback about taverns, brothels, and shops, just like we leave Yelp reviews today. One disgruntled customer wrote, "Apollinaris, the doctor of the Emperor Titus, defecated well here," which is either a very weird compliment or ancient toilet humor that somehow survived 2 millennia. The political implications are where this gets really interesting. Most Romans couldn't participate directly in politics through voting, so wall graffiti became their primary form of democratic expression. They used these public spaces to critique emperors, debate policies, and organize social movements. Campaign messages were everywhere during election season, with supporters writing endorsements like, "Vote for Marcus Appidius Sabinus, he's a good man." What's absolutely incredible is how certain phrases and jokes went viral across the entire Roman Empire. Popular sayings would spread from city to city, appearing on walls hundreds of miles apart, the ancient equivalent of a meme going viral across continents. No internet required, just travelers carrying ideas from town to town. Romans even engaged in what we'd recognize today as flame wars. Archaeologists found evidence of ongoing arguments that played out across multiple wall locations over months. Someone would write an insult on one street corner, another person would respond on a different wall across town, and the back and forth would continue like an ancient Twitter beef. The preservation of Pompeii gives us this unique window into daily Roman life, because Mount Vesuvius essentially froze the city in time. These weren't formal inscriptions or official records. They were spontaneous, authentic expressions of ordinary people's thoughts and feelings. It's like having access to every social media post from an entire ancient city. What makes this discovery so profound is how it reveals something fundamental about human nature. For 2,000 years, we've craved public platforms for connection, controversy, and community building. Romans didn't have smartphones or internet, but they found ways to share gossip, promote their businesses, express political opinions, and connect with others in their community. The technology has changed, but the impulse remains exactly the same. We still want to be heard, to connect, to share our thoughts with a broader audience. Whether it's carving into a wall with a stylus or typing on a glowing screen, humans have always been social creatures seeking public spaces for expression. So the next time you're scrolling through your social media feed, remember that you're participating in a tradition that's literally ancient. Romans were posting, commenting, sharing, and going viral long before anyone dreamed of the internet. Makes you wonder, what will archaeologists 2,000 years from now think when they uncover our digital graffiti?